Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the stream, guys. So, get right into the game. We're playing more Knights of Azure. Probably wondering what we're doing. Just kinda want to see the special ending, man. Yeah, there's like 300 endings that we didn't get, so... guess we're gonna have to get them all, I guess. Not that they really matter. Actually, I just want to get the one that you're supposed to get. Man, I can't believe he beat Christophorus on the first try, man. Yeah, first try, and we did it, man. Damn, she's definitely the true identity of the tuba heavy gunner, man. Yeah, because her freaking weapons were tubas, dude. And she fires like a giant death ray at you with freaking tubas, man. Hey, Lilies, you're looking good in that maid outfit. Not that I would be into it or anything, no. I don't know anything about what you're talking about. Yeah, we can change our friendship rating. Lilies. Alright, let's go check out... our... You can even level up anymore. Any more and I'll be swallowed up by the blood. Nope. Let's see, it's just okay. How are you getting along with Elise? Yeah, so basically you can choose whatever ending you want. It may be too good to be true. Yeah, let's choose that one. Choose an extra ending. Basically, that'll affect whatever. Basically, all you have to do after you beat the post game and do the things. Is this not on the map? All right, we're gonna have to do this dungeon again. Oh well, that's fine. So basically, we're just gonna have to get another ending. No, I should really get that one door. If I got that one door, it'd probably be easy. I'll do that right after I beat this. Right after I get to the end of this. I'll go into the final level and get that in there. Realize it's a lot of doing things we did over again. Listen, we have to do things. We have no choice but to beat these guys, otherwise that area is locked over there. And you Fritz and Dryads do support each other quite nicely. Also, you make really cute servants when you do get them. In fact, they're some of the cutest servants in the whole game. Saying that their attacks are a bit slow. Attacks are a bit sluggish, but they're both really cute. Yomid and Euphrit are definitely really cute servants. Of course, my little lottery moon is cute as a button, man. Quite possibly the cutest one, man. Of course, you're free to disagree. Whatever servant you like, you should definitely go with it. I mean, they're practically Pokemon, but they're not really Pokemon. Oh, get out of there, it's toxic. Get out of there, it's gonna blow up. Let's run. All the way up here. Level 18s are definitely better than the Hall of Infinite Darkness with level 15 ones. Can't level up our niece anymore. The level 11 is our cap, but there's enemies that are like level 15 in that bonus dungeon, man. They're getting it. Yeah, servants are pretty reliable in this game. Well, we've had years to perfect AI on the allies. I like that Gus made him immune to the traps. That actually helps out quite a bit with their survivability, I think. Makes it a little less annoying to deal with. Yeah, I'm getting toxified. The final boss also likes to inflict toxic on you. Because Ligard is pretty toxic. Yeah, but basically she's like, I'm gonna be the Night Lord and pass down this legacy of darkness to stop seal the night, so that the forces of evil don't take over the world or whatever. Yeah, don't do that, man. Yeah, but I need to maintain it, so we're gonna have to sacrifice everybody every so often to turn into a new Light Lord to get stable, man. Possible that she was... Maybe Ludgard's been around for so long and they've been basically turning new people into stone to prolong their Night Lordness. Maybe none of the saints in all these years have ever made it this far, man. I wish you fought with the Lees at your side, but you don't get anything like that until the second game. Of course, Saints of Azure 2 is definitely a really good game too. Of course, it has a time limit. Time limit does stop when you're in the middle of boss fights, though. Which is pretty nice. But yeah, you are timed, and the first thing you need to do is get more time when you're leveling up, guys. Hopefully there's not quite a restrictive cap on it, like in this game. Yeah, I don't think it's quite as good as this. Then again, this game is pretty good. It does have our niece in it, though. But she's one of the characters that becomes part of the harem of the new girl. And it makes all the stuff with the Leafs kind of pointless, huh? Yeah, but there's more related reasons for that, though. We should definitely get the store so that it's on the map for the next time. Try to get endings. Plus we can reset our time. Excuse me. Get rid of all this junk. And we should head out. There we go. Filter that kind of nut. Let's go. I really want to see whatever this ending is. Sucks only having 50 SP. Gotta do to stop status effects. Wait, I'm supposed to talk to the phone, aren't I? I'll go do that. And I'll skip this. The skull of the first saint is in that box. Yeah, our niece is the Lease here, she sacrificed that we were supposed to give to seal the night, but things don't quite work out that way. Our niece is like having none of that, man. Personally, don't blame her. I wouldn't want my girlfriend to be sacrificed either. That's the skull of the first saint. Alright, let's go. As you know, we're in the final dungeon. Gonna have to fight Ludgard again. That's okay. Yeah, you can just set the friendship to wherever you want to get whatever ending you like. Not sure which ones I got the Pretty sure I got the ending. I got the second normal ending, and I've got this special ending that you get for clearing the 2 post-game events. Alright, time to bring out my guy. Luckily, there's only one enemy in the entire game that inflicts charm status. Yeah, the charm assault is real, guys. Yeah, remember when DSB got really salty about that in freaking Persona, man? Yeah, and he was playing on freaking easy mode like a scrub, dude. Yeah, to be fair, status effects like charm are really hard to deal with if you don't know what's up, man. Yeah, but if you're ready for that kind of thing, yeah. It's not too bad. Not to defend BSB, he's still pretty terrible at video games. And he's still pretty terrible at them after all this time playing them. I guess DSB is sort of like what we'd call in the old days a noob. Do people even still call each other noobs anymore? I don't know. So that one's dead. Only that one left. Oh, it died in the air, huh? Oh, that was a weird bug. And again, this is Gus. They're not exactly AAA. Yeah, I don't want to hear any comments about freaking graphics or anything now. Yeah, of course, Blue Blood Dragon is very easy. Now stop running away from me. Up in the area of effective. Get toxic. Wait a minute, why is my big sword not out, man? I don't know why it defaults to that. Defaulted to that for some reason. There we go, beat him now. Easy to beat. Put the heal in a little. Alright, as you know, to get to the final boss, you have to break all 6 seals. Excuse me. It's a bit like Okami and Wind Waker, you see. Where you have to refight old bosses that you've already fought in the final dungeon. Of course, Wind Waker did it really well. Of course, Okami was really cool too. I should really replay Okami in full, though. Maybe after I get done with this, I should definitely replay Okami more. Should definitely finish that up. And no toxic for me, because I'm a Spirit Shield. This is why I have so little SP, you see. Normally you would have more, but she has an item that negates status effects. That's like, if you wear this, you get no status effects, but your SP is reduced by 50. I'd say it's a pretty good trade-off. Especially if you're using an item that also gives you SP. Blue Blood Reaper. This lady's not too bad. I always find her a lot easier to deal with the gun. Watch out for the lightning zones. Obviously, those will hurt you quite a bit. Be sure to always put toxic on the enemy with the blood rain. Of course, Blue Blood Reaper also likes to inflict bleed on you. The gun is probably the easiest way to deal with her because you're able to maintain your range, be able to beat her down. She wouldn't run away like that. Plus her attacks also hit pretty hard. They'd probably lock on. Alright, get her. Watch out for the lightning zones. Those will inflict paralysis. And also inflict a lot of damage to you. Keep the pressure on. There we go, beat her with the gun. She's definitely easiest using the gun. Of course, you don't have to do that. Fight however you please, man. The gun is a good weapon, but it does deplete your SP pretty rapidly. Because it requires SP to attack. So if you want a more magic-based build, that's probably the weapon to go with. That's definitely the weapon to go with. I just find it easy to use the gun on. Alright, more enemies on the field. Yep, they all got the attack boost from the enemy soldiers. Now the green cap soldiers will boost the attack of enemies. All of them on the field at once. Of course, when you're level 11, that's probably not much of... And got good defense, you're probably not going to worry about that too much. Watch out for the bomb. Bombs go boom. So they cleaned up. Pyramid slab. I actually have a pyramid slab equipped because it gives you some stun resistance. There is an item that gives you 100% stun resistance, but pyramid slab had more defense. Alright, it's a stone dragon, and he's even darker and edgier than before. Of course, I say that before, but now he looks like he's a Red Eyes monster. Yeah, he's been infected with the, influence of Mordegon, Lord of Darkness. Not too worried about this guy because I got everybody with mermaid tears on, so we can negate his fire AoE attack. Which he's doing right there. So none of my servants will get hit by that. Out for the fire areas. So you don't have to worry about them if you have mermaid tears on. Mermaid tears pretty much negate this guy big time. So it's a good idea to get them early on. Of course, Lugert, she likes to inflict poison and bleed. And she also has a pretty big attack that'll hit you down and that'll knock you down pretty badly, man. Where she stabs frickin' Arnice and then unleashes a big giant wave of power upon her. Yeah, it's a pretty sick it's pretty cool looking, but it does a lot of damage to you. Or like frickin' Christopheropolis's frickin' tuba man laser beam attack. Yeah, be careful, some treasure chests might be mimics in this game. Yeah, there's mimics, but they're pretty rare enemies. No, you don't get a servant that's a mimic. Although that would be cool. I would like a servant that's a mimic. I would like a servant who's a mimic. If I have an idea for making a shopkeeper that's a mimic that, basically... Well, they're basically pretty cool people. And of course, it's a monster little thing, of course. Yeah, of course I do it without the nonsense, of course. Because I want to do it. I thought it looked pretty. I do like the artwork. Okay. Yeah, I do mean the artwork, really. And nothing else. And this one is just a boss fight against... This one is not really much of a boss fight whatsoever. Blade Steel Hellion, that goes down pretty easily. And then we got a whole bunch of monsters in the field. Go down the mobs and click paralysis on all of them. And paralysis will stop them from attacking for a little while. Hey, leave my fairy alone, you bully. Don't bully him. And don't bully Rise. I've had him since the beginning of the game, man. They're awesome. As you can see, that one was not too hard. You would expect Chlorine to show up, but no. No Chlorine, man. That makes another seal. But we still got 2 more to go. As you can see, the seals are right here. And that shop over there sells any servant you want, so... If you want them at this point in the game and don't mind grinding them up, you can get them there. You can even get the Gorgorgol in the Broken Glass Lamp. Which are two of the later ones. And of course, it's much easier just to use Picker Cats to get them. In fact, in this area, if you do with Picker Cats, you can sometimes get an evil Mark of Freedom, man. Which is why my servants are level 15. Which is the highest level they can be. And they can only be that if you have an evil Mark of Freedom on them. Of course, once you level them up to 15, you can change your skill, no problem. But that's only if they're max level, man. Just change your skill after they get to max level and they'll stay level 15, man. This guy likes to run around a lot. He also drop bombs sometimes. And stop stomping around everywhere. Now it's gonna do the thing where it fakes out and then we're gonna have to fight it at half health. First thing it's gonna do is do that. Try and get in a cheap hit on us. Now it does the bomb thing too. Now get him out of that laser beam, man. It's not hard whatsoever. Once you switch to follow once the laser beam starts, you can pretty much avoid it, man. Which is definitely how you save them the first time you fight them. Of course, if you're going up against freaking Mistral, the freaking Snake Lady, yeah, you should definitely have some Mermaid Tears on all your servants, every single one of them, so that you can avoid getting charmed. Yeah. Yeah, trust me, it works. I mean, imagine if I didn't have Mermaid Tears and I went up to fight her, man. That would have been a nightmare, man. As you saw from my fight... Yeah, it's confirmed. I actually looked it up after the fight, man. Wish I looked it up before, though. And freaking Christopheropolis also has the ability to disable servants, man. Yeah, she does like Count Rosier does when you fight him. Heck, speaking of him, there he is right now. Now this guy has the ability to disable servants, which makes him not fun to go up against. Plus he has a big damage attack, that's a big special he can do. Also can inflict stun with that area of effect. Wish you wouldn't run away everywhere. Out for that. I didn't really find Christopheropolis all that hard, but how do I know? But we know this guy has a connection to her. Because he also fought at her side too. Yeah, so on top of disabling servants and dealing with the frickin' Tuba Man laser beam of death, you're also gonna have to fight an extra boss with her, man. Luckily this guy's not too hard. Of course, when he goes for the big special, that will probably wreck you pretty hard. That does a lot of damage to you. I'm not really sure, but I think Mermaid Tears also stopped the AoE spell that disables servants, which might be why she didn't do that in my fight. Yeah, I don't know if it does it or not. I just sort of put it on to everybody because I expected nonsense like that. Yeah, I was like, okay, Mistral beat me up pretty badly with that freaking AoE charm attack of hers. So I was gonna put Mermaid Tears on everybody so that we wouldn't have to deal with nonsense like that. I guess it works on the freaking AoE servant disable. Alright, we're gonna get a really cool scene here. Wonder what this extra ending is like. Yeah, you can get whatever ending you want now that you've beaten. Now that I've beaten the post game. Amazar is cool and awesome. He's like Miriam, man. I like Arnice and Miriam both. I honestly prefer Arnice to Alush, to be honest. Though Alush is definitely the one that gets the harem, man. But nah. Arnice don't need anything like that, man. Sacrifice is fodder for war machines. That's pretty much like nowadays. Yeah, yeah, what he's talking about here is basically all human history forever and ever, and even now. Ironically, the people who do that sort of thing, they're the ones that think they're right, and everybody else that they're oppressing is the most evil thing ever. Yet the ones who do that believe justice is on their side. No, I won't let you sacrifice people, no. Oh, she wants a new body. That's why she wants a lease, man. No, we won't let you do any more of this. No, we won't become one with you, no. Basically, the Kira murdered the Night Lord and their Pope kind of became the new Night Lord and is kind of sacrificing a bunch of people to maintain their ability to keep the Night in check. Yeah, they're doing it for good reasons, but what they're doing is completely messed up, man. Okay, we're gonna vampire her, man. Of course, girls being vampires towards each other is pretty hot. Especially when you think about Carmilla. I don't mean from Castlevania, I mean like the book. Yeah, that's literally what it is, man. Bit like Dracula, you see. Really old vampire book. Of course, this boss has the ability to heal themselves when they summon those 3 Dark Balls. Of course, you've already know the deal with this guy. You already know the deal with the Pope. Of course, I want to toxify her. Right, she's using AoEs, which will damage you if you step on them. So she's gonna summon those Dark Balls again. Hey, don't knock me around. Stop knocking me around, man. But she's stunned. We gotta be careful. She has a really big attack that'll really hurt you. Uh-oh. Yep, she's doing a big AoE. About ready to heal again. No, you're not gonna get me that time. Oh, get up, get up, get up! Untoxify her. Damn, she didn't get toxified, man. Going for a laser beam. Right, she's stunned. Beat her. Yes! There we go. Damn, she's not too hard. Now, Ludgert's not really that hard. Not compared to Mistral or freaking Christophorus, man. Those two are much harder. Yeah, but people still have trouble with this guy, with this grill. First time I fought her, she was really tough, man. That's because I had terrible equipment on. Yep, Arnie's is blocking it with her body this time. Don't touch it. Wait, what? No. Arnie, what are you doing? You're succumbing to darkness within darkness. Oh, it's her nightmare form. No, please, I want to be at your side forever and ever. No, please, no, don't say that. No, don't do it. Don't hurt her. But no. Just forget about me. I am now... Yes, I am now the Night Lord. Now, go away. Yep, that's a good... See, that's not a very good ending, is it? Not quite as good as the last ending, huh?
お尋ねします。え？すみません。この島にたい。そうであいにくとお嬢様のことは
Wait, what? Wait, what? Did everybody's memory get erased of her?
よろしかったらおとぎ話のような夜の王との夜のそうですね。ぜひ。
Well, that was actually anticlimactic. I was... Nope, Arnie's succumbed to darkness within darkness and lost... And couldn't reciprocate her girlfriend's feelings anymore. That's bad. Ow. I guess the kindest thing to do was to let the Leafs forget about her, man. No, they're not going to be happy in this ending, no. Happiness, joy, gone forever, dead. The Grimdark killed them all. What an ending, man. I believe that's the ending that's canon. Not really sure which ending is canon, man. See this one or the other one? And I think the one that I got before is the canon one. But then again, Arnie's did become the Night Lord in the second game, though. But Lily's, well, I'm gonna have to explore the lore of the second game now. Just to find out what happened, man. But the thing is, I'm gonna have to play the second game twice. And the reason I have to do that is, because... You see, the time limit doesn't matter when you play it the second time, so... The second time around, what you're supposed to do is get every Lily to fall in love with Alush. And that includes our niece, too. So you can get the true ending of the game, man. So basically, you have to make a lesbian harem, man. Yeah, it's funny because it's canon, man. No. I still say I like this game more than the second one, man. Sorry, I think the second game's not as good as this one. You're free to disagree with me, though. And you know what? That's cool. After all, people aren't free to disagree with me, or with each other. I don't think that's a good thing, man. I mean, forcing everybody to agree with you and calling everybody else who doesn't agree with you a monster or an unreasonable monster is kind of how tragedies happen, man. So no. Not about that. Oh, Vietnam? Hey, there's a localization team. They did a pretty good job. Not that I would know. Sometimes when these games get translated from Japanese to English, they paraphrase a few things and get some translations wrong. Kind of to be expected, though. So of course I do want them to be as good as possible. I mean, remember when Yiz 8 localization was not very good and people were really unhappy with it? And they had to fix it in a day one patch? Oh well, I hope a similar thing doesn't happen with Yiz 9. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to Years 9, man. I really, really like that game. Well, I really, really liked Years 8, and I also like Memories of Celceta. I definitely am looking forward to 9, of course. Of course, it's not out here yet in the States, man. Oh, if you're wondering what why I'm talking about that. And well, I guess it being too good to be true was really too good to be true, because I guess it was in the end. Yeah, but Ernest did it to protect the least, man. Yeah, it's not like she lost her ability to love, but she just couldn't do it anymore, man. He wanted to protect the least from the darkness within darkness. That's what happened, man. Goodbye.